Hi divers, it's good to see you again. We are currently diving at Fahal Island behind me over here, and today we did a special trip with scientists. So we dived at Deep Reef, and now we're diving around Fahal Island, and these scientists are collecting samples. So I will interview them and get some information out of them on what they're doing. So keep an eye and stay tuned. How was the dive in the soup?
It was very muddy. Tons and tons of mud. So I think we did it justice in half an hour, so we quit it early. We've got some worms.
Ah, you got some worms? Okay,
oh, yeah,
interesting. That's very good.
Some hermit crabs,
oh, okay.
Okay. Beautiful when it's expanded. You probably recognize the tentacles when they come out, but like this you don't realize what it looks like.
Okay.
That's what I was digging.
Mr. Gustav, how was your dives today?
Wonderful, they're always wonderful.
What did you find today that is interesting?
Well, one was a tube anemone that was really fun in the sand, and then we got a bunch of little corals in the deep water that was interesting, and crabs and worms and all sorts of things. A lot of mass samples, so we Abby brushed the rocks.
Okay.
And, we're gonna pick little things out of that and then
use this to brush that up? Okay.
Dumped it into a bag and then we'll pick through it later.
Okay.
So you get things like this. This is just sieved sand.
Okay.
And it's full of little things, like you can see that hermit crab right there. So we get a lot of that. And we get those out with a little sieve, kitchen sieve.
Okay.
Works really well. Leave most of the sand behind, a little sand here, and we're good with that.
Okay.
These are not reef corals, but sort of dark water corals.
Okay.
And of course we got a spectacular
Wow.
flatworm.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is
That
amazing.
was just crawling around. These guys can swim, but they mostly crawl on the bottom and eat sea squirts.
Okay.
And what else is in here? There's always something. This is a sea squirt. This is what it eats. Doesn't look like much,
so
but
the
it's
flatworm eats this.
yeah. But it's an animal, even though it doesn't look like an animal. It looks more
wow.
like a plant, but it's like coral. This is a kind of animal. And then what else is in here?
Another
Looks like another flatworm, really colorful one. Look at that.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. And in here are little snails and clams that were on the bottom, that were crawling around. And but most of what we're gonna have is little tiny things coming out of this, because you can kind of see the little dots are little clams and worms and
yeah.
snails and crabs all through here. So
Nice. Divers and non-divers, how you guys doing? I miss you guys. It has been really long month. Loads of events happened, mostly bad weather, very cold bad weather. Couldn't go out, so that's why we kind of disappeared for a bit. But now we're back. Hopefully the weather is going to be good and we're going to be diving back again, and we're going to have loads and loads of fun. Also, a quick update on what's going on. Someone donated a rib boat, a 17-foot rib boat, to the dive center. So what we are going to plan to do is we're going to record step by step on how we are going to maintain it, get it back in a running condition. That includes fiberglass work, some woodwork, how to repair the fuel tank and everything. And then we're going to have a sub directly on that work separately, so even if there is bad weather, we're still going to post on the things that we have done on the robot. Few events that we're waiting for confirmation for it to be viable, for you guys to know, and hopefully we're going to have more fun this year. Inshallah, 2022 is going to be our year. Through you guys, we are going to grow up together. Have fun. Hope to see you again soon.